Happy Thursday, shoalmates, and welcome to the 259th installment of the Hot Mess Express. The gorgeous Miss Didi of Didi's Clinton, and I, Foxy of Foxy Suspicious. Thank you all for joining us this evening. We hope you all had a good day. Now, was it just me, or did the intro sound more bassy than usual? Because my desk was rocking during the intro.
Well, it always has that kind of sound for mine. I've got mine hooked up to a woofer and stuff.
I do too, and I normally have my sound down to 30. That way it doesn't echo back and like we hear you back through my mic. But for some reason, it was just super bassy this evening for me. So I was like, whoa. Even the fish were like, whoa, we don't like this.
That's when it's really good, though.
Yeah, it is.
I like music loud.
I like the music best when you can feel it more than hear it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, but it has been a week, Miss Didi. I don't know about you, but gosh darn it, it's been a week.
Sure it has.
I am so over it, and I'm so happy to be here with y'all, because I don't know about you guys. If you're feeling like me, we can all use a good recharge.
I'm feeling very tall tonight.
Tall?
Yeah. Look how tall I am.
You're sitting very straight, and I'm over here like crouched down in the corner. Like nobody sees me. I'm in the dark.
We'll both sit like this. So what was up with your week?
Oh my goodness, just a lot of stuff. I had my MRI, and I got my results back, and I get to go see a neurosurgeon. So that sucks. And like I just haven't been feeling good. So Tuesday I ended up in the ER, and they gave me some medicine, and I still feel super high from that medicine that they gave me 2 days ago. So that's crazy. I feel better from why I went there, but damn, I wish this medicine would wear off already. And just a lot of fish shenanigans. We got the yard cleaned up from the storm. Brian went out there with the shop vac. He had to vacuum up the glass out of the yard because it was tempered glass. Every time he went to pick up a chunk, it just crumbled into pebbles, sharp little pebbles.
Yeah, everybody should go and vacuum their yard just to get an idea.
I even told him, I was like, do you want me to go out there and stand with in front of you with the bed sheet so the neighbors, our only neighbors, don't see you out there vacuuming and question what the hell we're doing over here?
Well, maybe they'll be like, oh, that's how we can get our stuff up. Yeah. So you might be teaching. You could be setting an example.
Possibly, but those are also the neighbors that lost the huge grove of trees around their lake, so they should be understand if we're out there doing weird things, it's because of storm damage. But
yeah.
Brian has.
Have you got most of it kind of squared away, like close to the house?
Yeah, like the bad stuff picked up. We have the frame for the table. I'm asking for a friend what was the name of that medication. Ativan. It was Ativan. And it still hasn't left my system. And they told me the dose they gave me, and I looked on the paperwork, and it just said they administered that to me, but they didn't say how much. So I don't know. I feel like they gave me a horse's amount of it. Like I don't know what's going on. I still feel the super brain fog from it, but
I know several people who take that. I don't know the reasons why, but I know that several of them take it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, from what
and they seem to like it. So.
I don't. I want to get off the ride already. But I also read online that the pill version versus the intravenous version are different. So if you're giving the intravenous one, the reaction can be days long, and that's what they gave to me. So hopefully I'll wake up tomorrow feeling like Roxanne again instead of my head in the clouds. I'd love that. I would love that. So.
Let's see, what was it? Adderall? Adderall was a big hit at the prison.
Isn't that for ADHD?
Several, like a whole dormitory full, basically, of inmates would get it. and the nurses would crush it and then put it in. They would have to swallow it and then take a little small cup of like a little teeny Dixie cup of water with it.
Yeah.
They would swallow it. They would pretend to swallow it and then spit it in a cup or something that they carried in their pocket and sell it on the yard.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
It was always sold for some reason.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it does.
Well, I know like they use that. Well, they used to. I don't know if they still do. Used to use it for attention hyperactive, ADHD, attention deficit hyperactiveness disorder, because it would allow the children to calm down and focus. But people that don't need it can like get a high off of it, or kids usually would abuse it in college so they can study better, retain the knowledge better. So yeah. I remember that from my sad days. I know, Christine, no roller coasters for me. I don't want to be on any more roller coasters. I don't want to be on a Ferris wheel. I want to be on flat ground. I want my bare feet touching the dirty earth. And that's it. I don't want to be up and down anymore. Just let's level out here for a little bit. I definitely can use it.
Yes,
probably got the inmates amped up to fight or locked in to read a book.
Well, that might do some explaining because they were the rowdiest bunch, but they were all the ones that were in there for drug treatment programs. So
oh goodness!
That whole dorm, you had to be in that program to be in that dorm.
You can always tell the ADHDers that aren't taking their medicine because those are the ones you have to pull off the ceiling. They're just up there clawing like cats.
Oh my God.
Let me see if Linky has joined us and I can go through and say hello to everyone that has populated in. Let me see. Refreshing, and we're refreshing. Oh, I see us on the list.
Look, I'm a lightweight. I worked on this fiberglass stuff, a week or so ago, and I stayed high for 2 days. And I had a mask on, but it took 2 days to stop being high. And then I worked on it yesterday during the day because I had to sand down so many mistakes. It's like I got to work when I can see in here better.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, it's not high heaven all day. Everybody in the house fussed, even though I have my own system, which was all for that. But I had fans blowing air in, fans blowing air out, trying to get it out, you know. But it's like that stuff sticks. But I could smell it in my nose and in my mouth for hours. And, but I had a headache from being high. I was sick to my stomach and all from it. So yeah, I ain't most good. I can't hold my own like that.
Well, I don't think like you really want to feel that way anyways, even though you had ventilation the best you can. Like, damn. I don't think it's meant to do that for you too.
And I still got to finish it. I have another day because I just did part and quit. You know, I said, let me let this. And so now instead of having to dig through like 6 layers to correct a boo-boo at the bottom, I only have to dig through 1, maybe 2 where it overlaps. So, and I've got 2 little spots I got to touch up before I do the rest. And I think I'll be done with fiberglass. Got fiberglass all over the floor, sheets of it, pieces of it, the tear parts that sprinkle off everywhere. I've had my stuff covered up with a sheet because last time, remember, I had to dust everything up here. Yeah. So I covered it up. I was smart this time. It only took one time. I learned my lesson. And so I haven't been on the computer because I didn't want to take that cover because it's hard to put it on all this stuff without disturbing and knocking stuff down. So I'll have to take it outside and shake it out before I can put it back on tonight. So because I don't know which was the top, which was the bottom at this point. But yeah. I was just getting my homework assignment together at the last minute. Like I thought it wouldn't. Several days I couldn't get to it, so I really thought I would be done by now. But things happen that you have to go attend to. So
well, even like I feel you because even like I just got the trivia questions done right before the live stream because I decided to take a nap. Like I said, this medicine is kicking my ass.
There ain't no telling what the questions are going to be tonight, then.
Oh man, they're pretty easy in comparison to the previous questions. So y'all are having an easy night because I called one in. But I'm gonna go through and say hello to everyone that has joined us so far. But I wanted to say that your room sounds very sharp at the moment, very itchy and sharp. All the fiberglass.
What sounds edgy and sharp?
Itchy and sharp. Your fish room from all the fiberglass.
If I was to fall down, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I would hate, I'm having to feed butterflies crayfish because unless everything has settled for hours, I don't want her even in here because look, I bet it's enough for both of us.
Yeah. Bougie says Didi will send you some magic dust.
I've got that. Oh, we have a very importante.
Daniel says some good news today. Met with the oncologist today. No more chemotherapy for now and officially in remission. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. That is so awesome. You know what? We got to play you a little dance video for that one. That is something.
Yeah, your bass is tuned up a little bit. That's awesome, Dan. I'm so happy for you.
Yes, that is such good news. And before I forget for a fifth time, I'm going to go through and say hello to everyone that has joined us so far this evening.
Yeah. I got goosebumps.
I know. I'm so happy for him. That is such great news. I love hearing remission. I love that word. When you're in remission. It's so awesome, Daniel. So happy.
It is.
Well, welcome in. And happy Thursday to Uncle Smiley's Aquarium was first in this evening. CR Fish, Cinnamon Girl, KJ, Jody P, Tropical Fish Co., Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, Dee Dee Svinden, Jonathan G, Fuzzy KR, Bougie Bish Fish, Sketty Nona, Sweet Acres Koi Farm, Jenna P 2005, Stephen P 2003. They're together this evening. I love that. The Zen Ginger, Love to Trip on Fish, 3G, Daniel Velez, Cody B, Linky, Bionic Bigfoot, Mark Sturleson, and Boots of Cats and Boots of Cats and Boots of Cats. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you all for joining us. Oh my goodness. So what have you been up to, Miss Didi?
Well, of course, I have been working on this thing, and the fly had her moving on ceremony is what they called it. It wasn't really a graduation because they're still testing after the fact. But, it's sort of like a little award ceremony for the people with principals list, that kind of stuff too. And it was done really, really nice. When these giant mega churches let them use their auditorium. Yeah. And so the stage and all that stuff was like phenomenal. And it was really nice. Nicest thing I've seen happen yet. But so we did that. And of course, where do you want to go to eat for your to celebrate, to eat? Yeah. I can't think of the word. All I can think is ceremony. But she wanted to go Golden Corral. It's like, Golden Corral? Yeah. Her daddy, they love the Golden Corral.
What does she like to get from there?
Well, she can get pizza. She can get pasta noodles. She can get a biscuit. She likes some yeast rolls. Yeah. And since it don't come as a plate like so many vegetables, meat, and all that, she don't have to eat the vegetables. She can
make her own plate with what she wants her on the plate.
And all the desserts she wants. So
yeah. Well, celebration, yeah. And Sunny says, to be fair, it's all about the chocolate fountain.
Well, it used to be back in the day till you learn about the chocolate fountain.
There used to be a Golden Corral up here, Brian said, but they closed down a long time ago. I know there's one like down in the Appletonish area. Maybe we'll visit it one day. I know they also closed the one in my local area, PA. So it's been a very long time since we went to Golden Corral, but I used to love to go there. The food was pretty good.
Well, I like going there, but we go there a lot for like breakfast. Mm-hmm. And Tony and I will go like for lunch because, you can get whatever you want. Yeah. And it's, you can sit down at a table instead of grabbing it through the window, and going. But I thought she'd pick Olive Garden somewhere. Not, no.
Yeah,
I
somewhere
said
like
tomorrow. I said, well, since tomorrow's your last day of school, I
that.
said, where would you like to go to eat to celebrate? Because we always go out on Fridays,
Yeah.
and as that being that last day of school and for the season. And she says, we could go to L's. That way we can take Lola because it's an old fashioned drive up where they come out and take your order. They walk to your car and they bring you your food. They used to bring on those little trays, but people would steal them. So we could take Lola. She can go with us. And then we drive across the street and sit at a picnic table and watch the boats go through on the sound.
Oh, that
So
sounds nice.
it's 2 hour ride to go up and back, but that's where I'm from. So it's all right. But
Yeah.
that's where she wants to go. So tomorrow we go off and then we try to get back before Bougie and Jody come on. So,
Yeah.
which we normally do because we go straight from school and come back.
Mhm.
So that's it. That's what we got going on. Just, everything's a mess. I'm doing the bare minimal. I hope nothing happens. That's all I can say.
Um, Basically, I've been doing the same this week. It's just been like a funky type of week, not feeling good and stuff. So I've been doing the bare minimum, just like axolotls, everyday axolotls, and like little minimal fish maintenance. But the way we have them, like, they can take care of themselves for a few weeks if we ever, get busy or don't feel good. So don't have to worry about that. But there is hair algae afoot, and I need to go up pick it.
Yeah.
I love.
I'm just
pulling up
not looking. I'm not looking. It's sort of
Yeah.
like the sea of forgetfulness
I
in
know.
here.
You have your blinders on. We see nothing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's. Oh, and we had some more babies hatch out this week. We had some more of the longfin paleatus Cory fry hatch out, and we had more albino pygmy fry. I thought these guys had a season, but it seems that the albino pygmies just go around the clock when they're ready. But the standards are like, here's one set of eggs, maybe a smaller set of two, and that's it for the year, man. That's all you're getting. But these white guys keep printing themselves. We have a ton
Yeah,
of
like gold Venezuelans. They're like,
yeah.
oh, she stuck her hand in a tank and moved a plant. We must put eggs out. You don't have to do a water change. You just have to move one thing in that tank, and they're like, it's on.
And the longfin albino Corys laid some more eggs, but we haven't collected them yet, and they haven't eaten them yet. But we already have like 500 of them growing up around here. So I don't want to pull the eggs, but they're also not eating the eggs. So then now what?
Yeah.
Hello, Cool Gamer. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us.
Well, I had a bubble nest come up in my paradise fish pond, but I haven't seen any babies. Of course, it's not. It could be possible they're in there, and I can't see them because of all the plants and stuff that I've got growing from the bottom up.
Yeah.
And they could be under the great big old sheets of hair algae that are like little islands.
Mm-hmm.
But if I take them out, last time I took them out, I was pretty sure I took out a nest because it felt like eggies.
Yeah.
And I threw a piece back in there, but I don't know if it was or not because I couldn't really see. It all got wobbled up together when I pulled it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't mess with these, and the algae is everywhere in there. But it's like I'm scared to pull anything because if they do have a nest, I might not be able to see it good. So I'm just letting it go.
Now, on average, how long does it take for their eggs to hatch?
I have no idea. I haven't done any research. But I know Nancy's had several spawns because she keeps sluts at her house. Them girlfish don't stop. They're like, some more. We want more. We want more. She got a whole bucket full.
I'm wondering if they're like longfin cherry barbs, for example. When they hatch out, they stick to the bottom for like a few weeks before they start climbing up the sides and start free swimming. So I wonder if they have the same the same thing like that. They hatch out from the bubble nest and just go down the bottom and hide until they're big enough to feel safe.
And the tank is fine and clear. I can see down in that one. I can see all the way down in the front one. Now the goldfish one, the 300 in the middle, just as green as that heart over there that Jody P just posted, all the way down. And only when those orange goldfish come to the top can you see that there's actually fish in there.
Yeah.
Like Steven said they take a couple of days to hatch, and that's what I figured. You know, three days maybe ish, based on how fast Nancy kept seeing hers turn around.
And welcome in Chattanooga Ed. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Did I say hello to Cool Gamer as well? I don't remember. I think I did, but hi. Happy Thursday. But that's really, really cool. So you're going to get a little army of them, hopefully.
I hope so. I plan to bring some in for the winter, just in case. You know, normally they can handle the weather we have here, but
yeah,
it's like those are some really pretty fish. They got the prettiest tails, and you're only seeing them from above. So it's like, man, you know, I got some tanks. I might could put a few in for the and let a few live in here. Just, you know, as the bettas have died off, put the paradise fish in there.
That's a good idea. Welcome in JP Jeffries. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well this evening. So far out in the pond, we only have one setup, and that was like an emergency setup because I don't know if you recall Benjamin Button, but I'm not ready to put him in the native pond yet because I named him Benjamin Button because he's tiny. He's like that big of a teacher turtle. So I was like, okay, he can at least summer with us in this little tub pond, and then I'll release him in the native pond in the fall, and then he can winter and be okay, and then be on his own next spring because, man, I don't want to see a bird pick that little guy up. So I've been so nervous about it. So I've been keeping him out in the little I think it's a 110 pond. I don't know, about 110 gallons. But I want to get the other tub pond set up so I can get my Blackmore goldfish out because they should have been out already. They should have been out already. Last night we had one play Shamu. We didn't hear it. We found him on the floor this morning. So we have Blackmore down, the biggest Blackmore. But I think they're starting to spawn up in that tank. And what happened is Brian topped off the tank. And they probably got excited because it's fresh water, getting their feels on, doing their randies. And then one probably just flew out the top. And we were sleeping, so we didn't hear them. And, you know, it happens. It sucks. But normally Blackmores don't jump like that. But when they're in their feels, the boys can shoot right out the top.
Well, you remember that time when my 60 cracked and I had to empty everything?
Yeah.
And I put 5, I think, electric blue cars in the little pond tank that was just happened to be in here at the time. That was a blessing. Yeah. And of course, all these plants that came out of the tank. So that tank was full and, you know, of stuff. And so they had plenty of hiding places because, you know, you're walking over top of them and all that. And when I emptied that thing and put everybody back, it's like, I'm missing some electric blue cars. There was nothing on the floor. Nothing.
Yeah.
And it took me 3 or 4 days to find 2 fish.
Oh,
they had hopped out and leaped, like I'm telling you, a leap, and landed in a bucket of my big stones that I use for aquascaping.
So they were still like, was there water in there though?
Oh no, they were dry as all could be. Oh, but it's like, where in the world? Because I know I tossed them out and put them in that thing. I know I did. Yeah. And they're not on the floor. And Lola hadn't come in here, so there is no way she could have eaten one if it was on the floor. And, you know, it's like, it was just a mystery. And I kept checking that tank. It's like, well, maybe I got mixed up counting, you know, or something like it. Just trying to figure out where they went. But that's what happened to them. They dove so far, and they were away from that, like 6 feet away from that thing. Yeah, they were all the way to the window. Not to the wall.
Some of them can really like flick themselves really far. They're really good at springing it, like out of the tank and then slapping themselves around the floor. Some of them get real good height. So Yeah, it's crazy.
And I had covered it up after a while, but that was you taking stuff in and out and all that. So apparently they jumped out pretty fast, and I just was not in here at the time because to be sure I would have heard all that flip flopping.
Yeah.
Because when one of those hit the floor, you hear it if you're in here.
Same with the Blackmore, because they're big enough, you're going to hear that big old bulbous body slap the floor. But we were sleeping, so I missed it. And Ed says, Foxy Mom says, hi. Hi, Mom. Hope you're doing well this evening. Thank you so very much for the quote you made me for my birthday last year. I love that blanket so much. It's Mom hand made me a quote for my birthday last year when they came up for the barbecue. Totally was not expecting it. Absolutely love that blanket. Will not use it. It will never be used. It'll only be appreciated.
Oh, Tony used my. It's not really a real weighted blanket, but it's like one of those little throws. I think I got it like at Sam's, but it's got a lot of weight on it, and I could use it summer or winter. It just feels good on you. And I looked, and he had it pulled up. I said, "Don't you get nothing on that? That's a special one because it'll put you right to sleep."
I absolutely love handmade quotes. My great grandma used to make them. Foxy, you made my mom smile. She deserves to smile all the time, and she's a fantastic woman. Oh, Bootsy, I'm so sorry. She said, I just opened a box of dead fish. I could smell them before I opened the box. I'm so sorry. That really stinks. That really stinks. I'm not even like that. It wasn't meant to even be funny.
And it's bad when you know it before you even open it.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, give us the deets. Where from? Where from? Zun asked, so I don't feel bad now.
But she said they were from the auction.
Did they get stuck in the mail too long?
She said they're pretty quick.
They arrived pretty quickly, so I'm surprised. Maybe they got too hot, possibly. It's very possible. I'm so sorry, though, that happened to you. Who did we just see? Yeah, Big Steve's last box. Is that the one I was looking for? Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well this evening. And he gave us a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, #CuddleFist Agenda. How are those little cuties doing? Oh, my goodness. I've been watching videos of other people's cuddlefish growing up just so I can see what you're in for. And I'm so excited for you. That's so very cool. But thank you so very much for the $5 super chat. And you have triggered Steven's weekly shower. Thank you so very much.
Shower comment.
Thank you, Big Steve.
And Steven just blames the fish for dying. But it is their fault. They didn't have to die.
No, they didn't. They could have suffered a little bit longer to be there. Then he says, I don't even blame the shipper necessarily. I'm just nosy. Exactly.
She said there were black mollies and a female lemon blue-eyed pleco.
Oh, no. Oh, when plecos die in the bag, that bag turns to soup fast. I'm so sorry. Steven is, I'm not saying that. You tried. You tried, though.
Oyster, not an oyster. I'll say it.
See, I could be like a news correspondent. Like, you just put the words in front of me, and I will read what's put in front of me. But I have learned, especially due to a passing wind, to read before I speak.
Look, Rachel's giving us the goods now.
Oh, it was very soupy. Oh, yeah, that probably got super, super hot.
Fish stew.
Super hot.
Yeah.
If we're taking that fish soup, it's probably not good for you.
Well, that's like when I pretty much stayed home. Like, Emily sent that crayfish overnight on Thursday or Friday. And so I really didn't think it'd get here by Saturday. It was that weekend holiday and all that. And I thought, well, if it ain't here by Saturday, it probably won't get here till Tuesday because of the holiday. just thinking. So Monday I stayed home almost all day. Tuesday I did the same. Wednesday I did the same. I think they came on Thursday. Yeah. I had to leave. I was, oh my gosh. So I put a note, please place in the shade. Because so many times they'll sit them right there at the end of the step where the sun is full sun on them. And the person did. I was home, but they drop them so fast and take off, but they put them in shade. So,
Good.
you know.
I remember that one time I sent you fish and the postmaster general delivered them to your house personally.
I didn't believe it was him either. I was like, sure, yeah, right. I thought he was a weirdo. I did totally say, yeah, that's him. I know him. It's like, well, I didn't know him.
That's pretty cool, though.
It was
concerned about your fish enough that he brought them to your house personally. I thought that was very respectable.
It was.
But I did a little sneaky in the chat, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that name now. I've already done the refresh, so we have the name, so no one can do a little sneaky into it.
Oh, Ed's dad just got some new chainsaw blades. Is it Nightmare on Elm Street already? Or is that Freddie? Who was the Chainsaw Massacre?
Ed, please, you and your father, please be super, super careful. Like I'm covering my eyes. I'm not even there. Please be super careful.
Kenny's not there. They should be fine. They'll be fine.
I believe they're both on blood thinners, though. So please be super careful. That's going to be Tennessee Chainsaw Massacre. Yes, just be super careful. But we have the 13 names, and these are all the showmates that caught this in chat. So this is for Fishy List number 9, sponsored by the bougiest of fishiest of fishes. Thank you so very much, Emily, for sponsoring this list. And you have 30 seconds to respond in chat once your name is drawn. So here we go, showmates. Good luck.
Butterfly loves that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve's Glass Boxes. Congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat. Why do I say it like that?
I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I know, but I'm going to continue to do it anyways because my tism's going to make me.
But I like it. Look, he ain't got nothing to say now.
I didn't miss him. Where are you?
I haven't seen him. Oh, there he is.
You see him? Oh,
YouTube is faster than StreamYard tonight.
2 seconds to spare on my end. Congratulations. You are number 6 on Fishy List number 9, sponsored by Bougie Fish Fish.
I can't believe that YouTube's faster than StreamYard tonight. It's usually the other way around.
For weeks. But I just can't have both of them open because my computer will explode. So. Well,
apparently Cheryl has gotten home, and she's probably going to get the new passwords and stuff up because they got a new server, new service provider today. And so maybe now settle down on the computer, and Cheryl's there to save the day.
Well, welcome home, Cheryl. I hope you had a good day at work. And now she gets to go home to her what does she call them? Land sharks. Her land sharks. German cheddars. Shody says, game show voice takes over. Used to do it as a cashier.
Hi.
On the Price is Right. Oh, my goodness. Zenny says, still showed 10 seconds on this side, and it showed 2 seconds on this side when I saw his name populated. So that's an 8-second difference. That's quite a little bit of leeway to be like, okay, is your name on or off the wheel versus how these platforms are lining up this evening.
But he'd probably turn his back to stare at his cuttlefish.
Maybe. We need another update video on the Big Steve unless I missed one.
See, now they got their setup going. Hey, what's on the TV?
Both type on our phones. That's what we do too. My monitor is a TV on the wall, so that's why I'm always looking up here because that's where Didi is. She's up there. My camera's right here, and I don't want to put the camera way up here because then I'll be like this. Be like this every stream for you guys. Way up there looking up. So I replied almost immediately after I heard my name. Really? And that got down to 2 seconds for us. That's crazy.
Well, the timers are predetermined.
Yeah.
Link, but we don't normally say it. They should see their name before we announce their name. It gives them a little bit of leeway if you're watching. Now, if you're across the room, it's going to be tough because now you got caught up in that you've lost that lag that you had. So
unless you're in there petting your cuttlefish, and that's another story.
So maybe he should have petted them before. Petted them.
Yeah.
Before the stream, or pet them later. You need to get your timing straight, Steve.
Yeah. Cheryl said both wag their tails and get excited when she comes home now. Little Stinger says, it's so cute. I want one so bad.
Now, which one was that?
The German Shepherds that Cheryl had her.
Oh, she got a puppy. That's right.
Yeah, 2 little puppies, and they're so stinking cute. I love it. I love it so much. I wish I could have one. I cannot.
Me and Tony were waiting for my doctor to show up, and so I was showing him Harvey Dent. He's like, wow, that thing's kind of cool. And he doesn't care one thing about any of this in here.
Harvey is very personable. But with the axolotls, when I feed them, they see me and they associate me with food, so they don't pay attention when I drop the food in the tank. They're still like, oh, she's in front of us. She's in front of us. So their food is like scattered all over the tank, and they still think I haven't fed them. So that's what the video was, that I did a short of Harvey. Like, I fed Harvey, and Harvey's still like, feed me, human, feed me, snapping at me. And I found the cutest little Spanish song to put on there. Where's the food? And it's just naming all different types of food in Spanish. And then finally at the end, when it's done saying all the food, Harvey finally finds a pellet. That only got like 98 views, believe it or not. So for some reason, YouTube didn't push that one out. But I thought that was a really, really pretty one. But of course, the ones you think that'll do good don't go anywhere.
Yeah. But, he is very cool to look at.
Yeah. Very cool.
And up next,
every day they're a little different.
Oh my, we have a who dis.
Who dis be?
Okay, everybody get ready because, it goes fast. I'm going to set it for 30 seconds when it pops up too. Who dis number 40.
Hi, Nick. Happy Thursday.
And we need full channel name.
I would know that face anywhere. And welcome in, Shirley. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday. So who dis? Who that
Did
be?
we see did you say hi to Dennis? Hello, Dennis.
I miss Dennis. Oh my goodness, I did not. Hello, Dennis. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hello. Hope you're doing well this evening.
Stephen is guessing Cheryl, and it is not.
Zenny says, huh? How do you not know that face?
Okay, we will play it. Uno más.
Uno más. You are all going to kick yourselves so friggin' hard for not getting this one.
Shirley.
It's not Shirley, no. Sue Hagen,
Who's
no.
Sue? Who's that?
That is Caker's mom.
Oh, okay. And Matt's here.
Hi, Matt. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. It is not Foxy. Any other guesses?
Not yet. We have one. There you go.
Oh,
Oh, look, and now something pops up on my screen. Some of
yeah.
my junk running.
Well, collaboration. That was
That's the
one.
same.
Yeah.
That's the same headshot we use on her wrecking ball.
Yeah, I absolutely love that face because she looks like slightly startled. Jenna says, "Where is Lori? I know Lori's been super busy being not playing, but she being grandma, so busy with the kiddos. So, but I'm sure she'll pop in here when she can. She always tries to make some time to get in here if possible. She's on grandma duty." But,
And we used to see her more back in the day, and she does stream from time to time, but I don't see her stream because they're early in the morning.
yeah.
So I don't know if she's putting the camera on her or just on the tanks or what. But
It's a rising with the rays. So usually it's her morning stream and she's feeding the stingrays and showing us some of her tanks like gelatos and things. But she hasn't done it in a little while because she's been busy.
so, if anybody's been around a while have probably seen her many times. Because she and Catfish Nation used to show their pond tanks in their basement.
Yeah, her husband Joe. Did I say hello to you, Lance? I'm not sure if I did. So if not, hello.
Oh, I'm in Top Chat too.
But you know what? I'm gonna sneak in a trivia question now too, since we're mixing things up. And remember, when you guys answer this trivia question, it has to be in the form of a Jeopardy answer. So here we go. Oh no! How do you do this now? This display. There we go. This is the typical lifespan range of a celestial pearl danio.
And did we set the timer for 30 seconds?
Yes, me. This is the typical lifespan range of a celestial pearl danio.
Zen says, what is 3 to 5 years?
Damn it, she's fast on it. She got it right.
See, that's under the
Stupid
stupid
questions.
questions.
What is 3 to 5 years? And she typed that so fast. What is 4 to 6? 3 to 5 is the average, is the typical.
And Kami says, what is not long in my tanks?
Oh, I'm so sorry, KJ.
So is Zen third?
Yes,
or have
that
you
is
done?
number 3.
Okay.
So I'll take that down. But yeah, StreamYard did some things over on the side with stuffs now, so they're weird and yeah.
Look, Zen is giving away her secrets. That's pretty smart.
What is.
Yeah.
Well, what if it was
Scotty's not here to know that, so he won't be able to do it because he missed this part.
Yeah, unless he pops in here later on with double time. Possibly. I hear myself in the background and it's funny because Brian's listening to me. I don't know where in the kitchen, maybe.
Oh, yeah. It is kind of weird.
Yeah, I'll never win, Shirley says.
Zen said she met Zoe for like 12 seconds at the class. That her car was messing up, right?
Yeah, they were having an issue. So they were afraid to let it sit overnight. They just wanted to get it home while it was still warm and working.
I didn't even see her this time, I don't think.
I saw her when I was walking down the aisle, and that was it. And then she was gone.
And I may have seen her, but so much was going on, just not really like locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was always worried about the rise coming up under my dress.
With the what in your dress? I missed
The
that
little
last
rise that kept popping up out of my dress.
Yeah.
Well, I was happy.
I heard your voice tone, but I lost the last few words because I was reading Zen's comment. If it isn't a what, you're gonna have to deal with bad grammar, or you're gonna have to not get a point. One or the other. Oh my goodness. But yeah, not too much else like happened this week. Oh yeah, so we still have the website is up, we still have fish listed. But we are currently shipping depending on temperature in the area. So if it's over 90 here or over 94, we'll hold up shipping. So, axolotls, we won't ship over 90 as well. We would prefer 85, but last one we shipped at 88 and it did fantabulous. That's overnight, early morning, which means expensive. So you might want to wait on axolotls to fall unless you're a local pickup, but there's still fishies available. And as long as it's 90 or under in your area, we can ship them the following Monday. But I thought I'd bring that up because I keep forgetting to promote our website.
You should put it on a little thingy up above. They got all these new cool features nowadays.
I don't know how to make an overlay. I need somebody to teach me how to do that because I have no idea how to make an overlay, but I'd like to. And then I could do those thingies. Like, how do you make it like transparent? Like, how? I don't know.
I don't know. You do all that fancy stuff. I try not to touch them. I'm scared I'm gonna mess something up. So look, y'all have an advantage.
It says
So
no
take advantage of her. Just because she's got hurt, don't feel sorry.
So she's got a big old thumb now. I'm so sorry, Boots and Cats. You know, a bubble for you because you're close to Kenny. He's rubbing off on you. You're gaining some of that Kenny bacteria. Gonna have to put her in a treatment.
Yep, there's no friends in auctions or games.
But I really, really hope that your thumb heals up, Bootsy. That sucks. I'm sorry.
It hurts, so, and it'll get sore, and then if it falls off, it's so tender until the original nail falls off, so the new one can stay.
So I was gonna say, I hope her finger doesn't fall off. She's not an axolotl.
No, I don't think her thumb's gonna fall off. I hope not.
Oh, before the member video as well, I should probably go ahead and play the Fishmas in July donation drive video. Hello, Foxy, I can help you. I would love that, Emily. Please teach me so I can continue to do it on my own.
Nice.
I'd love that.
Oh my gosh, you see?
He is rubbing off on me. It's been one incident after another lately. Oh my god, bootsidents. There's bootsidents.
We're gonna need a headshot, Bootsy, so we can get you your own little thingies.
Yeah, so we can get you sticking your finger in the light socket. But I'm going to go ahead and play the Fishmas in July donation drive. We have the 2026 Fishmas in July donation drive. Gosh, that's hard to say fast. Going on, and we'll have that going on until June 20th is when we have the Google form closed. So if you'd like to be a donator for Fishmas in July, fill out the Google form link that I'm sure Zenny has dropped in chat, and I'll play the video now of my disappearing, reappearing shoulder, and we could all laugh at or with me together.
Yes.
Hello, shoalmates. Listen, did you hear that? I think I hear jingle bells, which means one thing. Fishmas in July is coming. Oh my goodness, this year has flown by. For those of you that are new here, Fishmas in July is an annual event that is held right here in Foxy's Fishes during the Hot Mess Express. We celebrate my birthday during the month of July by inviting Santa Claus on board to help us give away great prizes. But the fun part of Fishmas in July is that donated prizes are kept a secret until the time of giveaway. You never know what Santa Claus brought in his big old fat sack of goodies. But where do all these great prizes come from? Well, from generous donations by our Fish Fam, of course. Fishmas in July is by the Fish Fam, for the Fish Fam after all. Thanks to all the previous donations, we were able to host 133 giveaways during Fishmas in July the past
4 years. But what will the 5th Fishmas in July have in store for us? Well, that's where you come in. And just like that, the Fishmas in July 2026 season is upon us, and we are currently seeking donations for the event. Like previous years, we are accepting all kinds of donations within reason, like legal items. This can include monetary donations, live goods, hardscape, merch, gift cards, handcrafted items, plushies, fish food, supplies. The list is nearly endless. But we are trying to keep Fishmas in July as fair as possible. So we are seeking items especially that can be used for international giveaways. We have shoalmates from all over the world, and we want to accommodate everyone as best as possible. If you would like to be a donator, please fill out the Google form by June 20th. If you would like to make more than one donation, please fill out a separate form for each donation. This will give us a little time to get all the giveaway items structured before Fishmas in July begins. I also want to stress, please do not feel any pressure to donate. I greatly appreciate whatever you can do, whether it's donating, spreading the word about Fishmas in July, or being a participant in the event. Fishmas in July is by the Fish Fam, for the Fish Fam, and it would not be possible without our wonderful shoalmates. Thank you all so very much, and we hope you can participate.
I'm coming, mermaids!
Our shoulder mates. Oh my goodness, I don't know why it does me dirty like that. I made sure to put on a solid red shirt, but my problem is I can't stand still, so maybe that's why. But yes, if you'd like to be a donator for Fishmas in July, please fill out the Google form. Zenny has dropped the link in chat, and that will be open until June 20th. Big Steve says, screw that, feel the pressure. And welcome in, Melvin. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so now during that video, I don't know why, but I picked up one of Lily's rings and I put it on my finger, and now I can't get it off. It is stuck.
Should have took that medication.
Look how cute it is, though. It's a little beetle ring. It's so cute. She's so into bugs right now. Earlier today, she brought in a baby toad, and she's like, look, but she was right like close to my face, and I like frogs, but I don't like frogs jumping on me. So I was like, oh my goodness. But she loves catching them, and it got away from her, and she just cried for like 30 minutes. The whole family was outside trying to hunt for another frog for her. Successful, unfortunately. Is that pressure like in Brussels sprouts? Oh my goodness, I almost got it off. Almost. It's at the knuckle. Yay, it's off. That must be a size 6, not a size 7.
I have a bunch of tadpoles in my goldfish pond.
Oh my, what kind of, do you know?
No. Because with the net over it, now there's some spots where frog can like dip in it. So apparently they don't really have to go underwater. I don't know, but apparently they can drop them eggs from up top.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're in there, they're little black circles swimming around, and
Yeah.
I have Sarasa comet fish that are orange and white.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And they're not, are they eating them or?
it appears that they might. Well, another reason I say that because I take a flashlight out there at night,
Mm-hmm.
and like the first night I saw them, they was like everywhere, and I thought, oh my God. But the next night it was like I was really having to wait to find them.
Yeah.
So
Maybe the goldfishies are working on.
maybe, I hope so. Get them all.
And Big Steve says, does she want some terrestrial isopods? I'd gladly send some.
But since Froggy probably saved me from getting bit from the snake.
Oh my goodness, yes. That was crazy.
Froggy lives in the tank that doesn't have a top, and I'm okay with, even though he scares me every time he sticks his head out, because a snake head and a frog head look a whole lot alike when they're looking out from underneath a leaf.
Mm-hmm. They really do.
Yeah, see, Matt, now you know.
Welcome in, Wendy. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday. And Kay just says, yay, I've had to have rings cut off before, PTSD. Oh my goodness, I'd be so nervous about that. But this has a spacer in the back of it. But still, it's so strong. Okay, they give you a spacer, but then they make it out of something that you can't you can't separate it. So what's the point of the spacer, you know?
Now, the jewelry store lady told me to use Windex glass cleaner, not soap, and I have found that to be better because
slippery.
I may start and my fingers are small, and then as the day goes along, the arthritis swells the knuckles up, and it's like I don't even know how I got that ring over that knuckle to put it on. It wasn't a problem, and now I can't get it off. But I have been able to get it off every time with the glass cleaner.
Yeah. What was that movie where the answer to everything was Windex? Was that My Big Fat Greek Wedding? But it does. It has a lot of uses. But yeah, I'll have to try that next time. Hopefully, I don't have to get a ring stuck in my finger. But it went down my finger really smooth, and then I tried to pull it up, and it's like literally wouldn't even move on the skin. Because normally I can get it to go up to the knuckle at least if it's a smaller ring, and then work it over that. But this one wasn't even budging. I was like, oh no, I'm either going to lose my finger or I have to break the ring. Which is it going to be?
So it was 2 knuckles away instead of 2 knuckles deep.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. But it is the halfway mark, so we're going to go ahead and play the member video now. At the making of the member video, we are currently at 6 members to the channel. Woohoo! Thank you to each and every single member for all your love and support. We greatly appreciate you. We wouldn't have been able to make it to 36 months of monetization without each and every single one of you. Thank you all for all you do. And this video is for you.
Enzymes to break PET down. PET, AC cuts it up, MHET, A's too. 6 weeks on a film, slow, but it's true. Not a quick fix, but hey, it's a start. Evolution's doing its part. Earth finds a way, yeah. When we make trash, life learns to adapt. You leave PET, they'll eat PET. You dump PE, they'll work on that. Our crap. Pseudomonas took on phone, kinda breaks the pieces down, but she moves slower. Rhodococcus hit the plastic bag beat. 8% in a month, it's within reach. Waxworm guts got bacteria crews, chewing holes in PE, but it's not quick news. Labs are helping now, tweaking the code, making enzymes faster for heavy loads. Now the tuna out deep in the blue, we're eating plastic bits, thinking it was food. Clogged their stomachs, made them feel full, but with zero nutrition, that's cruel. Mess with their liver, stressed them out. Harder to grow, harder to spawn. But if these bugs keep breaking plastic down, that's less junk for fish.
66 members to the channel. Thank you to each and every single one of you for all your love and support. We greatly appreciate what you do. So that's my newest nerdy science song about the plastic eating bacteria that are evolving over the course of 6 decades to start eating this plastic waste that we are overwhelming the planet with. So yay, science. And now push up your taped up glasses in the middle. Do an Urkel snort.
you know, we all got a little bit of sciencey love in us if we're doing all this water stuff.
Yeah, water chemistry. Got to be a little bit of a chemist and care about the planet a little bit. You're loving fish.
And when you get those test tubes out to do your the drop water test, oh, that's when you're in it.
Makes you want to pull out your lab coat.
Yeah.
Feeling all festive about it.
No, I had to do that recently because my test strips, when I got this crayfish, I wanted to check again, you know, because I had to water what I thought was right. But I said, let me double check, make sure nothing's happened in the last couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
And so I used my strip, and it's like, it didn't seem to work right.
No.
And lo and behold, wouldn't you know, it was the last one in there.
Aw, so it was like in an old bottle.
So I opened up a whole nother bottle that I had, that I found by tearing open every box in the, that little storage thing. And I found a whole brand new pack and tested it, and none of the colors came out, nowhere near what they're supposed to come out. So it's like, apparently they were expired. So I had to dig out the drop kits.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of fun. I wouldn't want to do all my tanks that way every time, but it was kind of fun. Just, you know, for old times.
I like the ease of the test strips, but I don't like that, you know, the accuracy can be all over the place with them. And then, like, sometimes they can go bad even way before the expiration, especially if you don't close the lid right or they come in contact with humidity, all that stuff. Because last year, there was a well a few miles away that tested, I forget for what. So we went out and we bought like the super, what was it, heavy metal test kit things. And we tested the water last year. Everything was good. Our well was fine. We tested it this year and it said we had a high level of lead, which we kind of freaked out about. We even set up our system over. And then we tested it again with something else, and it said we had no lead. So, like, we freaked out and, like, set up the RO. And, well, we have the RO now, but we don't really need the RO because there's already nothing in the water. So.
But do you test? But that's the point. It's like, oh, no, I don't like that test, but do I trust this test? You know, so you don't really know.
Yeah, well, definitely.
You have to retest.
Well, we also did a test on like a bottle of water, and it came up same results as the same amount of lead in the bottled water. So we knew that test was bad, whereas the new one was didn't show us any kind of lead or heavy metals in the water. So that was nerve-wracking, but I'm glad it was wrong instead of being right. Oh, KJ's sick. I'm so sorry. You kids will bring you the plague. And of course, it's the last week of school, right? Yeah.
Butterfly has missed so many last day parties in school because she got sick right at the end. And when it's summertime, I get that. You don't get to sleep because you watch them sleep, and then you're so wore out. And then you get sick. Now you can't sleep good too because you're sick. You don't feel good. You don't feel good enough to sleep. Exactly. I get it.
Should we do another? You want to do a homework assignment now? Sneak one in.
Well, sure. Let's see. Let me see. What was my questions? Where did I write my little note down there?
Take the kiddo with you, Bootsy. They'll can DoorDash with you.
Oh yeah, I would take her with me.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did I wrote up all my little notes, and they're stuck to some page, and I got to find them.
Those notes always running away.
Where in the world? Look, I've had it since we've been in here. Oh, here it is.
That's what I'm saying, Zenny. You'll have a buddy.
Yep. And besides, you can teach her early to drive, and she can take over the wheel.
Yeah, she can drive for you. Or maybe she can be the runner to the door.
No, I would not let my kid know. You never know who's going to open that door.
And Boots says she would love it for the first hour, and then she sleeps in the back seat for the rest of the night.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Last week, Bougie, her link was about a fish unboxing. What kind of Corys did she get in that box?
What are the new quarries to bedazzle her fish room?
And they were dazzlers. I will say that.
Hmm. Let's see if Zenny was the only one that did her homework again.
I haven't seen Zenny yet. What's happened?
I don't see any comments yet. Besides KJ saying she used
Oh.
to be a preschool teacher for third shift.
Okay. Yeah. So now everybody's running and getting their homework assignment.
But you have these timed, right? So they better watch fast.
And does then Ginger had time to check it out?
Bosmani.
Now, Zen, did you do your homework before the stream or you just did it now?
She's doing it at this very moment.
And that goes on fishy list number 9, sponsored by Bougie Fish. And those are beautiful fish.
They really are. Congratulations, Zenny. Thank you again, Bougie, for sponsoring fishy list number 9.
I was writing Bosmani.
I wrote her name on the wrong list the first time.
So if Bosmani had the one she'd have to remember she answered it.
Yeah.
Oh, she did it before. She normally does homework assignments right before the stream.
But then she did 2 dots instead of 3. So can we trust her? She only did 2 dots. Oh my goodness. Oh, another thing I should talk about is that the Wisconsin Fish Fam barbecue is fastly approaching. That's a little shindig that we hold here right on the Pepper Creek compound. This year it's July 31st through August 2nd. The main cookout event being August 1st, that's Saturday. But everyone is welcome to our place to be an honorary Wisconsinite for the weekend. You can camp out here on the grounds. There's places nearby to stay. There's an airport literally across the road, 1 mile down across the road if you want to fly in. But it's a great, great time hanging out with the Fish Fam. There's no selling pressure. There's no buying pressure. It's just good time with good friends, making good memories, and everybody is welcome. So if that's something you can attend, we would love to have you here. Jeff has dropped the Wisconsin Fish Fam Cookout link for the Google Calendar in the chat, and I will be releasing the Google form later on this month for you all to sign up so we can get all the details settled, like if you're coming to fill that out so we know if you're staying here, staying nearby, any food allergies you might have so we don't accidentally murk you while you're here, things like that, safety things, if you need electricity if you're staying here, stuff like that. So look forward to that. And hi, Jeff. Thank you for that. And happy Thursday. I'm sure he's working hard because it's AC season.
He has to work hard because it's heater season, and then he has to work hard because it's AC season.
I know. He doesn't get any breaks because we don't have a spring or a fall anymore. It's just summer, winter.
He gets 2 days a year, one in the spring, one in the fall, because we have that funky day that is really nice for one day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is cold. It's been in the 50, like 51, 52 at nights here, like cold. I need to put a jacket on when I go look in the ponds.
That's really, really nice. So that's really nice.
But then be 90 in the daytime.
Yeah, that's gross.
And I cut my AC off, doing that stuff, and I didn't turn it on back on today. And it was hot when I came in here. It's still hot because I can't turn the fans on to move the air because of all the dust everywhere.
Yeah.
I have to blow my way.
I would not be able to live in that. Even when it's like 70s here, it gets so hot in the house that we already have the ACs going. We've already had them going for like a week already. And that's purely, for our comfort and for the Lotto safety. I don't want them to get too hot because it's been hot early here. So it helps me work a little less hard.
Now, me personally, I can take 80, 85 during the day as long as a fan is working, decently, not slow. It's got to move some hair when it blows. I can take it in the daytime, but at nighttime, I got to have it a little bit cooler, or else I'm going to be awake all night long.
Yeah. Oh, but I wanted to get back to this. Just reminded me. Jeff did have one day off last week, and it was a snow day because it was so bitterly cold and there was so much snow that he literally couldn't leave his house. So he had a snow day because he was snowed in. He says, I need dollars too. I'm going to have Pepper teach me some moves on the pole. You mean the tractor? Because the tractor, everyone thinks is sexy. He gets a lot more dollar bills for that one.
You can ride around with the bucket down, shake his tractor, let it be sexy.
He's been doing a lot of tractoring this week. The back of his neck is so burnt, the poor man. I feel so bad. It's just beat red. And like you put your hand over without even touching it, you can just feel the heat radiating off of it. Daniel says he's got to go have a great stream, ladies. So thank you for joining us and congratulations on being in remission. That's so awesome. Have a great evening, Daniel.
Now, Jenna, we don't keep it 80 to 85, but if it were to happen, I could. But I guarantee it's sitting on 77 right now.
I cannot do 80 to 85 in the house. I would throw up. That is gross. Because it'd be 80 to 85 and swamp-like. I'd be outside and some leaves trying to cool off.
I can't sleep. It was like I have to have covers. And
I do too. Oh my goodness, I have to be covered, but I also cannot be hot, so it's a problem.
Okay, Kimmy Jim's giving Jeff some tips on where to go to learn some of that stuff.
KJ says, check her out, Jeff. You can learn some cool moves.
Zen has her house set at 70 and her bedroom has an independent AC set at 68.
Nice. And welcome in, Brandon Boisel. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday. It's good to see you in here this evening. We also have, we don't have a whole house AC, so we have like an AC in the fish room. We have one in the kitchen. The kiddo has one in his bedroom because the fish room is right across from the bedroom, so we get the cool air from here pulled in there. So that keeps the house comfortable. But our house gets really hot. The Midwestern sun is an MFer, I'm telling you. It gets so hot here. And we don't have a ton of trees because we live on a lot of sand, so trees don't take well here. So the house isn't shaded at all. So we just get that Midwestern sun all day long.
Woo, you get cooking in the sun.
Oh yeah, it's like being in a tuna can. I mean, it is pretty good insulated, but Brian said when he redoes the roof that he's gonna put I think some kind of styrofoam insulation or something like that up there to help with that. So even better.
My first marriage. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Is that called RFI value or something like that? We'll have better that, whatever that is.
I don't know which ones are which, because the styrofoam are different than the fluff kind that you roll out.
Yeah.
We have that spray kind up here. I don't really like it, but because it settles, it gets compacted.
In the shop, when Brian redid the shop, he did the styrofoam in there, and it is always super nice and cool in the shop. So I think the styrofoam will work out really well in the house.
Well, when Tony got his new shed, I insulated that whole thing. I put those big sheets up with the shiny look aluminum foil looking stuff on them, and his shed is really pretty decent. But now it's way bigger than mine. It has a real high double roof, so it's not like right on top of you like mine. And mine gets hot during the day. Like you can't hardly stand to go in there in the middle of the day. And I have fans pulling heat out, and it's like it can't keep up with it.
Yeah, Brian was saying even like there's some places that have like a whole like roof built over their roofs to help keep their houses cooler. I was like, that might be a good idea for us.
Well, a lot of people in mobile homes, that's what they do because, they've got the metal roofing. And if they're on their own permanent lot, they build a porch cover like over top of the whole house. And it does make a difference because I've lived in a mobile home out in the open, no trees. And then I've lived in one under the trees, the same house. And just bought a lot that was, wooded. So it made a big difference. Yeah,
definitely. The shade helps so much. And Brandon, or Brizzle, because your text is Brandon now, so I apologize for that. Brizzle says, so what is everyone's plans this year since the Clash is canceled? Well, personally, we weren't going to go to the Clash this year, so our plans haven't changed because we need to recover from last year. We'll never financially recover from all the traveling we did last year. We were all over the place last year, all year long. So this year we are keeping our plump butts home, and next year we'll probably head out to PA to visit family. I don't know what else, but anybody else have different things going on for the Clash? I know Boot said the Bluegrass Bash is one that's happening this month that a lot of people are going to. It's in Kentucky, Boot said, as Grizzle was asking.
You know, no, a lot of people that are going somewhere are trying to go to that one.
Yeah. Grizzle says was supposed to make it last year, but want to do something this year. Well, it seems like the Bluegrass Bash is the place to be this year. That's coming up here fast.
It really is. It's hard to believe it's already June.
I know. It's disgusting how fast this year is going by.
Oh. Ryan and Cheryl's house is at 86. Wow.
Man,
Even
I got
though
really ache reading that.
he must mean he has the air conditioner set at 76.
Yeah, we have the AC set at 76, but the house is 85 right now. The Windows fan's been on all day. 60s morning, 82 now. This house just stays hot in the shade now. Oof. Oof, that's warm. Might want to crank that AC down to like 70.
Or maybe get it checked. Maybe you don't have enough Freon in it.
Yeah, that's possible too. Ours currently is on 64 in here, but I have a box in front of it because it's right there to direct it away from me but blow around me so it still hits the axolotls. Direct diversion. Because I like cool air, but I don't like wind touching me. Like, I'm serious. I don't like to be touched unless you forewarn me. I'm going to give you a hug or something. Even like the wind blowing.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
I don't like to be touched.
If only I was Whip, I would have a comment for that.
So I don't like the AC in the car. I can't have it on my side because it blows directly on me. So I leave it on Brian's side. Like Brian's side stays on and eventually cools the car down. But I can't have it blow directly on me. I can't have the window open for too long because I literally can't breathe when the wind is blowing on my face. I never grew out of that.
God.
I still
Oh my God.
can't.
We cannot be roommates because look, I want that wind to blow so hard that my hair is straight behind me.
I love cool temperatures, but I cannot have forceful air upon my person.
I was in the recliner. Tony had taken Butterfly to school. When he came back, I was sound asleep because I had a blanket from my chin down to my ankles, but my feet were out and my head was out, and that ceiling fan was like on blast. And he had the windows up because it was one of those cool nights. And so it was kind of cool in the house. And it's like, oh my God, I could sleep like 12 hours in this. Oh, it felt so good.
And see, like when I was younger, it wasn't a problem. Like, well, the wind through the window, me not being able to breathe has always been a problem. But like having the wind like touch my skin or fans blow on me or the AC hit me, that was never a problem. And like that slowly became like more of a problem as I got older to now where like I cannot tolerate it at all. Absolutely at all. Like immediately my belly will start hurting. I'll get real nauseous. I get real nervous. Like it's a whole thing. I don't know why. It's just part of my tism now. So I'm just accepting it and I try to plan for it by always having my coat with me.
Now, this I didn't realize.
Ryan says, motorcycle rides, beard goes backwards until you have a windshield and it's blowing forward.
I didn't realize that.
Okay, Jay says, I don't like my hair touching my face in the wind. It tickles. It does tickle so bad and you feel like you're covered in bugs.
Whip busted me.
No, we're not talking about that, Whip says. And hi, Whip. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. But yeah, Bootsy said, can't take it. I just don't like it touching me. Not at all.
And up next, who dis?
Uh-oh.
So I'd like to surprise you too. Okay, here we go for Who Dis number 41.
Good luck. Another one I feel like is relatively easy. And I see someone with the correct answer.
Would that be Uncle Smiley?
That would be, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
That's who I saw too.
Congratulations, Smiley. You
Well,
are.
Technically, he is not right
No.
because he didn't say the channel name.
Aw.
I'm going to add him this time because we said yes, but I want the channel name, and I see somebody who has it. Whips World. Go with the flow, RJ. No, that's not true either.
Hurry, type the correct name. Oh, I smell burning.
Because he started off as Richard Reynolds,
Yes.
but then he changed his name.
Has to be the current name.
And
But
Bootsy
Smiley is
Cassie,
the number 4 anyways.
even with her sick thumb, she still managed.
Yeah, she must have typed that with her pinky. Congrats, Bootsy.
Well, she had plenty of time.
I wrote Boosty.
Lord have mercy.
Oh
Oh
my
my God.
Sorry about that. Let's fix that. Bootsy, not Boosty.
Boosty.
Oh, goodness gracious.
But here is the result, if you don't believe me. And in all fairness, I had to look up the full name because I thought it was Go with the Flow also.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, is there another word behind that? So,
And I mixed it up because Eduardo hasn't been in chat too much, so I was like, it's Go with the Flow Aquatics. Just call me Richard Reynolds.
yeah.
No, that's Eduardo's thing. So.
What did Eduardo come in with his name to start with? He changed it to that long name.
Master Aquatics just called me Eduardo. What was he before that? Wasn't it just as a name?
I want to say yes. Well, it was his whole name hyphenated with all the Spanish.
Yeah, there's a lot to it.
Ortega,
There's
Casta
like
something
four.
another. Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
I love his name though. We just, you know how we check in on each other? We just send each other memes throughout the day.
Yeah.
Reels. Oh my goodness. But you want to go ahead and do the wheel before we get into the die for this evening, Miss Didi?
Okay, well, we can do that. B and I got on here in time to get them typed in while we were doing the member stream.
Oh, it's
this
that
is-
wheel. I didn't even notice. I thought it was another sneaky list you did in chat.
No, I can't even get to that because I was trying to get to this. But this is from the stupid question list that we just finished that we started on April the 2nd. So these are the winners of those 50 entries. And so we're going to be doing that. Let me get to the put comments back over here. And
Yes, if you had your name put on fishy list number 3, then you're the one of the 50 on this list. You must be present in order to claim your prize. And you have 1 minute to respond if your name is called in chat. We will pull 3 times. If no one responds, it'll cycle over to the next stupid questions list.
And you have 30 seconds to respond.
Oh, I thought it was
And this will be for a gift certificate for a fishy store of a collaborative choice between us and you.
Did we update it to 30 seconds? Because I thought it was a minute for this one.
We can go a minute if you want to. We don't really have a hard rule on this one.
Okay. I
We
think
can do whatever the heck we want to. It's our wheel.
for the final one, I think we should be gracious and give them a minute.
Okay. All right. Well, so a minute it is, she said. All right. So here we go.
Nancy B, congratulations. I don't think you're in chat, but you have a minute to respond.
Oh my gosh. I haven't seen her in here today.
No, I think she's working hard today.
She works hard for the money.
She really does.
So hard for it, honey.
So hard for honey. Better treat me right. Bring it, Nancy. Exactly. T-Bone.
You should be taking a poop break. You could be winning that right now.
Yeah, text us from the toilet. Let's go.
You should always take a toilet break from 6 to 8.
Toilet doesn't agree with you. Every Thursday.
Or have it played in the background, and every time you talk to somebody, you get distracted.
Yeah.
Yep, minute's
Sorry,
up.
Nancy.
Sorry, lady.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just removed that one time.
Mm-hmm.
This is Nancy from Witch Channel. That's right. You stand by her.
And now
Look
we're
out.
permanently banned from the game.
Here we go. You'll have a minute.
Good luck. Monster Fish Gal, congratulations. You also have 1 minute to respond in chat. The one night she is not here.
The people skipping class.
I know. Did you live in line?
So, but maybe she's lurking.
Exactly, Stephen. What? Where is she? Grandma duties. She's on grandma.
Because she should have got her face if she'd have been here. To be sure, she would have recognized herself.
Mm-hmm. And I remember that face from her in the Christmas video, waddling on the penguin with that little fan.
And I usually use the same face all the time because I already have it downloaded in the stuff. But I need a picture of Rachel.
Yeah, we need some new headshots.
And I know she was at the class a couple of years ago. I could go back.
Mm-hmm. You're out of time, Monster Fish Gal. So sorry. We're going to draw one more time before this.
A lot of toilet breaks going on here. Okay, for the last and final one. If not, well, I don't know what. We don't have a rule for this one. So
we'll have to roll it over. What we always do.
All right, so here we go for the last spin of the night.
Good luck. Genevieve, congratulations. You have 1 minute to respond in chat. Please tell me you're not making dinner, and you can answer. Well, you can be making dinner, but hurry up, answer.
So even tell her to put that frying pan down and get in here and type her.
Dry up your hands real quick.
Yay, she's here.
Woohoo! Congratulations, Jenna. You have won a gift card from the stupid questions list number 4 or number 3. Yay! This does not need to be rolled over. Jenna has saved the day. Congratulations, Jenna.
Awesome.
That
Hey,
is
and we'll
awesome.
just, well, we know how to reach you. We'll get with you, as they say.
We know where you live. We will find you.
Well, we do know where she lives. As a matter of fact, we do know. She can't hide from us anyways.
Congratulations! That's so exciting. And we do have a little bit of a lengthy dive this evening, so I'm going to go ahead and get that started. Is it even? Okay, it's at the beginning, so about 12 minutes. So enjoy us haunting my fish room together.
Hello, shoalmates. This week, we're going to take a look at some tanks. It's been a rough week around here. So tanks will be non-polished and full of algae. When a bunch of negatives stack up, I tend to haunt my own house, walk around aimlessly, and check on the fish. Why don't you all come haunt my house with me?
Here in this yucky cup is lungfin paleatus eggs, and some of the fry have hatched. So I will go in here with my little flashlight I have set to the side. See if I can find one. I come in with my pop pet. And I try to suck them up so I can put them in their grow up tank. Let's see. In this cup here, we have some albino pygmy corridors that just hatched out. And because there are so many, I'm just going to go ahead and dump the cup in the nursery tank. So I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Let's see how it goes. Here's my table nursery tank, and I'm going to try to gently pour the pygmy babies in. Let's see how this goes. Happy birthday, babies. They're so tiny. Happy birthday. Then I checked the cup, make sure I got everybody out, and I did. And then I just watch all the babies settle in. So this is a mix of longfin albinos, albino pygmies, and longfin paleatus. They're all around the same hatch time, so they'll do okay together. But the pygmies, look how much smaller they are versus a newly hatched paleatus. Isn't that crazy? But don't worry, they won't eat each other. They do really well together. Happy birthday, babies. Next to the new fry tank, we have the fry that were last in this tank. They're just a little bit bigger. In here we have a group of the longfin lemon blue-eye pleco fry. We have some Hasbrosis babies. I always want to call them Hestatus. And in the back we have some longfin paleatus cory fry as well. And all of these guys are doing really good. They're starting to get fish-like, which is awesome. And once they are of fish-like size, we go ahead and we transition them to like a substrated tank. Mind you, the lights are still coming on. In here are longfin lemon blue eyes and albino pygmy cories. They're doing really good. So once these guys get a hair bigger, they'll be getting their own substrated tank as well. They're just too cute. And the camera's like, I'm not focusing. I know this is a super messy tank, but this is one of my most favorite tanks in the house. This tank has been set up for a little over 3 years. This was originally my crocodile toothpick fish colony tank, but since then they've aged out. Every plant in this tank has come from Keith of KJE Aquatics, and they've all flourished amazingly well. Now, I'm a little behind up picking out the hair algae and wiping down the glass with grandbabies. But these plants do amazing, and all this algae comes up really easy. The only plant I ever lost from this tank was the the Java fern. It got weird, like a weird fungus, and I ripped it all out before it got any weirder. But we have some dwarf sage here. We have some anubias. We have lots and lots of beautiful crypts back there. I believe those are Lucians. I'm probably wrong on that, but they're long and thin and gorgeous. This is a 10-gallon. It currently houses whatever the heck I put in it. Like this one Ulysses rice fish. Hi, buddy. And there are some Phoenix rasboras in there somewhere, and Chili rasboras, and some Tinwinny Danios, and black Schultzi Corridora babies, and some albino pygmy Corridoras, and there's a whiptail catfish in there. But will you see them in this video? Absolutely not. And this is why it's one of my most favorite tanks. You have to look for a very long time to find everybody and say hi. Okay, you're gonna get big reflection from the TV in the background, but this is a 20 long. We have some Rosario Lacorte Posemani in here. The males are flaring because the lights just came on. They're so very pretty. Even the females are pretty. Good morning. We have some caves here from the Danikins. Miss Danny made these caves. They are gorgeous. And the plecos really like them. These guys kicked a batch of eggs recently, but we did have some of them hatch out, so that was really nice. And this is just another tank I enjoy looking at. Hi, honeys. Good morning. Good morning. Next to the Lacortes, we have this, what looks to be super gross tank, but it's super gross for a reason. For these awesome fish right here. These are Meganensia onca. They are prolific at murdering each other. So you want a really gross, really thick tank to distract them from beating each other up, finding their fry, and murking them. Am I right, ladies? Skull said we are one of 4 people in the country with these. They have made babies. They've eaten their babies. They have murked a bunch of themselves. They produced 1 baby over the winter, so now we have 5. And hopefully they'll give us some more soon. Please. Down here we have our goldie-eyed Dakai. The lights literally just came on, so they're like, what are we doing, Mom? And next to the goldie-eyed Dakai, we have our Kamaka rainbow fish. Good morning, beautifuls. But these guys will be even more brilliant here shortly. The Dakais flash gorgeous iridescent rainbow colors. I love when their hints of purple come in. But will they show them on camera? Absolutely not. This is the Blythe River tank. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous rainbow fish. Good morning, pumpkins. And here's some not longfin, but here's some super white butts, if you're all into that sort of thing. There's 4 of them in here total. They haven't made us any fry yet, but they sure are pretty when they come out. And the Blythe Rivers are super, super underrated rainbow fish. They are so beautiful. Good morning. Let me guess, you're hungry. Good morning, Floatalotl. Good morning, Harvey. Harvey is such a ham, such a ham. Let me guess, Sunshine took off their filter again. Yep, good morning, Sunshine. My problem child. Let's see. How are you doing, Sweet Pea? Good morning, Sweet Pea, you're so cute. And we have Max up here. Good morning, Max. My handsome little boy. I don't know if I ever told y'all before, but I got bugs. Specifically zebra isopods. This is my colony on the shelf. They're doing so very good. So ready for that terrarium I've been meaning to build for 3 years. I'm on it. I swish to gosh I'm on it. But they have quadrupled in colony size since I first got them from the Keystone Clash from the Pharrells. Good morning, beautifuls. Your tank is filthy. Look at that guilty face. These are my Blackmores, and they'll be going out into the outside pond soon. They're up here chilling with the longfin cherry barbs until their pond outside's ready. But I'm about ready for them to go outside because look at the mess they make. You stirrers, you're professional stirrers. But they're so dang cute. Here's a beautiful grouping of Aves Creek Bosemani juveniles growing up. These guys are about 7 months old, 8 months old. Still tiny. It's starting to get some color. Grow, babies, grow. I think someone else is hungry. Pacome. Your body should never be whiter than your head unless you're developing eggs. Are you developing eggs? Probably. And the Recolottles are still doing awesome. Love watching my babies grow. And everybody's hungry. Because it's morning time. Good morning, babies. And my sponge on a stick. I see you've been busy. I got some there. We got some there. That's a proud face. This hot mess is for these guys. The longfin Paleotis. Good morning, lovelies. They love to use it as a bed. It's so silly. In this tank we have Black Schultzii Corridor Fry growing up. And they're just about sellable size. Good morning, babies. These eyes are so very dark. Good morning. And I had to sneak up on these guys because they like to hide. The albino gold lasers. Growing very well. They dance a lot. So maybe in a year or two we'll get some fry. They are doing so very good. Thank you again for these guys, Steven. They're such little drops of sunshine. And that's going to be it for my little fish room look around. I hope you all enjoyed the fishies that I showed you. And remember, sometimes it's good to slow down and take care of the things you love. And then that way, you're taking care of yourself. Thank you all for watching. Be well, and always.
And that was our dive for this evening.
Oh, nice.
I can't help myself. They're always way too long. But I hope you all enjoyed my selective tank tour for this evening. That was a lot of fun to make.
All right, it looks good. So that's just the tanks in there, and you still have tanks all around the rest of your house?
Well, that was some tanks from in here and some tanks from the bedroom. I didn't show any from the living room, but it wasn't all the tanks. It was just a few select ones.
Oh, okay.
It was 12 minutes long. I could go through each individual tank, but that would be like an hour and a half probably of a video. Thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that.
Zen's husband did not want her to see that.
My hubby just called at the beginning, and I got back right as it ended. He did. You're gonna have to watch it on the replays, honey. But yeah, so that's what our tanks look like when they're not totally scrubbed. But I still think that they're healthy. I mean, algae may not be pretty for us, but it's still doing its part in the tank for like times like that. When we're not going through and picking out all the algae and stuff, you know, the tanks can maintain themselves well, and the babies do well. So
No, it'll be fine.
it's all fine. They're doing good. I mean, they have to live in it, so they can have it however they want it. We may want it pretty, but we also have those fish that are like, no, I want this plant over here, and I don't even want this plant.
That's the truth. We will kill this one.
Yes, but I do have a question from the video for y'all to get onto the stupid question list number 4. So in the video, at what size do we move the fry to a substrated tank? What size did I say they have to be before they go to a substrated tank? Thank you, Melvin. RJ says I put Cheryl in charge of the fish. I just buy the one called, oh, this is pretty.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Then
Then
he said,
Jennifer says, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, no worries. Did I miss Jody P coming in? Hello, Jody.
Oh, she's been in here. She's just been chatting up a bunch.
The Nick is throwing me off. I can't keep up with anything. But I don't see the right answer yet.
Because Zen said half an inch. Mousy says 1 inch.
It
Zen
doesn't
says
matter
no
what
idea.
it's any fry. At this certain size, we put any fry onto a substrated tank.
And so Nick says about 350, 350.
No, sir. We're just about out of time.
3/4 of an inch Mousy has on there.
It's not a proper measurement. That's your only hint.
Oh, so I wasn't paying attention because I was busy putting something in behind the scene. 1/4 grown.
And we are out of time. I did not see a correct answer. The last one I saw in chat was 1/4 grown from Zenny. The correct size is when they are fish-like size. When they start looking like actual little fish, we move them to a substrate.
Because Dennis came in right behind her when they are fishy size.
And he just missed it. Dennis, I'm so very sorry. I'm so very sorry. When they don't fit in other mouths. That's a good one too. But specifically in the video, I said when they are fish-like size. Sorry, guys and gals.
That was a hard one, though.
I figured I'd pick something from the beginning since it's such a long video.
Because, you know, at this time, everybody's attention span is like, what are we doing? Did I eat today? Did I take my medicine?
Speaking of eating, Brian's been making dinner and I can smell it. Like it just smells wafting through the door and I'm so hungry. It smells so good. I can't wait to eat.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Then he says, I'm going to kick my hubby in his shins for making me miss points. Grumble, grumble.
Yeah, her name was on that other list, like probably the most.
Yeah. Back to back to back to back names sometimes.
It said we've done our who dis.
Yes.
And we hit all of your trivia questions.
We did one trivia question so far, but we also need to do a birthday video. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go through and say hello. Hello.
Okay.
Happy birthday to our showmates with birthdays this week. So we want to wish a very merry happy birthday to our showmates, Skipper's Aquariums, Dennis Christensen, Caged Aquatics, Casual Aquatics, Lisa NJ, happy heavenly birthday. Overtly Overstocked Oscars, Huntley June, and Glitch Aquatics, very merry birthday. We hope you all had a fantastic birthday and hope you have another fantastic trip around the sun. Without further ado, here is your birthday song.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. Happy birthday, showmates. Hope it was fantastic. Alrighty, but yes, we still do have a couple of trivia questions for this evening. Did we get all the who disses done?
Yes, we did the disses.
Okay, so we got the disses, the dives. We got all homeworks done.
No, I've got another one to work on it, but I forgot to write down the answer, so I can't let them guess yet. I don't know why. I wrote the question down and didn't ever put the answer.
Okay, so we'll go through and we'll do the trivia questions, and then we can do your last quiz or homework question. Sorry. All right, so the next trivia question we have for you all this evening is, remember, you must answer in the form of a Jeopardy question. The part of a mystery snail that is made from a tough fingernail-like protein. The part of a mystery snail that is made from a tough fingernail-like protein. Zenny, fast with it. What is operculum? Correct. Also, trapdoor would have been correct. Congratulations, Zenny. Number 6. What is the wiener? Cody.
The chocolate wiener.
Okay, for stupid question, list number 4, spot number 7. The optimum temperature range for a star sapphire cichlid. The optimum temperature range for a star sapphire cichlid. Would it be?
Oh,
I remember that from the Beastie Boys remake. I love you.
Stephen has 72 to 78.
No, Zenny has 78 to 82.
Ryan has 82, 86.
6. Now remember, these are the answers I found. Because we generally keep ours between 80 to 82, but this is not the proper temperature according to my source. 80 to 82, no. Y'all are very close.
They have to be right on it.
Yeah. But I'm proud that they're at least doing the proper, like, the range. I was expecting just one single number. But it's 75 to 78. No, sir. 76 to 84. No, ma'am.
And Zen refusing to Google.
Good, because Google's the one that gave me the answer. And that's
Today, that day.
That's what I was like, we keep ours a little warmer than that, but
76 to 80
is correct. What is 76 to 80 degrees? And that is the temperature range from the lake that they actually come from. Congratulations, Zenny. Number 7. Look, another back-to-back one. And this last one is the most difficult question of this evening. So get ready. What is the name of this fish?
That's pretty, whatever it is.
It is a very, very pretty fish.
I love me some fish.
40. I would love to keep these fish, but I don't want to go to jail.
What is cute? What is blue?
What is blue?
They are pretty.
Very, very pretty. Look at their environment.
Oh, like the little black trim on the fins. What is devil's hole pupfish?
And Stephen is correct. Congratulations, Stephen. That is a breeding pair of the devil's hole pupfish.
Are they freshwater?
They are freshwater. They only live in a very small body of water in the desert on one specific shelf in the water.
Wow.
So they're extremely endangered, and you cannot own them. And there was a major die-off event a few years ago when a group of drunk people stumbled upon it, and one of them threw up in the water. About a whole bunch of the fish, but they've been recovering since. I don't even know how they got in there because it's like fenced off and everything, but crazy. But that could have killed out the whole species, but they've been slowly recovering from that. Devil's Old Pupfish was Rico's nickname in college.
I wonder if there should have been a list of all the names. That would have been fun to put that in a song.
Yeah, that would be.
It's going to be thousands of them. And I missed the live stream Tuesday because we were at the ceremony thing and out to dinner. So it was good to see that he did one at night again.
Yeah. Oh, see, I thought it was fenced off before that because they are already considered extremely, rare and were protected at that point. So I thought the fence was put up before they did that. But I'll have to look into that because maybe I have my stuff mixed up. Damn kids and their pukes. Exactly. Throw up somewhere else, not in a water hole. You never know what's living in there.
Yeah, we were.
I don't come to your house and throw up in your front door,
We were at a hotel. This is the first time I was married. And get ready to get in the swimming pool, and the little kid threw up.
Oh.
So it ruined it for me. I couldn't get in the pool the whole time we were there for like a week.
Well, I remembered when I was little, my aunt took me over to our family's house, and it was a barbecue. So I remember eating a hot dog and immediately going in the pool and swimming and throwing up all in the pool. So then they had to drain the pool. So I ruined the barbecue. That was fun.
Okay, well, one of our other homework assignment last week was on Jody P's channel. And the question that goes with that one is, what was the name of the business with the seeds?
That seedy business.
Yeah. And I think Kelly was involved. It's really seedy. Donnie's and the Zen Ginger is correct.
And I just wrote Johnny's instead of Zenny. Congratulations, Zenny. You are number 9 on Fishy List number 8, sponsored by the Jody P. Thank you so very much for sponsoring Fishy List number 8, Jody. We greatly appreciate you.
You made me write Johnny's too.
It's just a thing.
And Zen has the homework assignments for next week. If you could post them, please.
Yes, ma'am, please.
Oh, we do have one more little question, and this will go for stupid questions.
Okay.
What was my question?
Answer fast.
Oh my God, what was the question? Oh, from the little Lola did.
Oh, that's so cute.
What could you infer from everything of where the inspiration for her name as well as the song came from? It's a weird question. It could be multiple ways you could answer that, but
every time I hear the line in that song, "You really rescued us," I tear up. I tear up every time. I'm like, oh my goodness, I love it.
I almost was going to ask who got rescued because it wasn't her. It was us.
Well, then I wouldn't have said that. And Mousy says it was fenced. I was wrong, but now it's completely closed off. No, it's okay because I thought I had it backwards too, but it sounds extremely you can't get in there. Stupid college kids.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be smart when you go to college, not drunk all the time.
So if you just think about names, sparkles, maybe. And I think the word diva was in there. A dame was in there.
It's in my head right now. Nobody? Crickets? I hear crickets.
I don't hear nobody either.
Or maybe those are the nighttime frogs.
Okay. And we have no entries on that one.
Oh, no.
Steven says, what is Vogue?
Everything is in form
Well, there are divas and dames and sparkles in Vogue, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But no little dog named Lola. So, but anyways, okay, so that covers our homework assignments from last week's.
Mhm.
We're giving out the new. Did she post the new homework assignment?
I haven't seen them yet.
Or has her husband distracted? He needs to stop distracting her. We got work to do.
Mr. Zenith, don't make me come down there.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Let's see if I can post them.
And while we're doing that, I just want to remind you that visit our PepinCreekAquatics.com website. We have fishies up there available. Temperature dependent, we'll work on you to get those guys out to you safely. Also, we have our Fishmas in July donation drive going on. We'll have that running until June 20th. So if you'd like to donate something for Fishmas in July, please fill out the Google form by June 20th. Also, we have the Wisconsin Fish Fan Barbecue fastly approaching. We'll be rolling out the Google form for that here mid-June, so very shortly. And that will be July 31st through August 2nd this year. Main barbecue day is Saturday, August 1st. You're welcome to come to the Pepin Creek Aquatics compound. You can camp here for the weekend. You can stay nearby. We have a hotel a mile down the road if you need to be picked up. There's many people here that can get you back and forth to your hotel and your so you don't miss your flight if you're flying in. But it's always a great time. We don't sell anything. There's no selling pressure or anything like that. It's just a good time with some awesome fish people making some great memories. So if you're able to make it up here for July 31st to August 2nd, we would love to have you here. And also in the morning, we have Fox AM. Tune in for that for some awesome fishy jams, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. We debut a new song every Friday, but tune in for your water change playlist. Listen to some fishy jams while you're working through your morning Friday. And you always have it available to play back in the future for your water change on the podcast version. So tune in for Fox AM in the morning. If you are free, I would love to have you wake up, start Friday off fantastic. Dennis says, can we make a pallet on Foxy and Pepin's bedroom floor if we want? We come. You can, but it's going to have to be next to Shane because our bedroom's really small. But we were considering maybe like sleeping in the fish room because we do have a bed that we can bring in here. Like Shane stayed in here. Shane and Meme stayed in here last time. And maybe we can do like whoever wants to stay in the fish room can enter and we pull a name and you get to stay in the fish room for the weekend.
Well, you know, it is kind of like a camping trip. So, you know, them funky things happen in the tents. You know, the competition.
And the fish room's got a door and it's really cool to lay in here at night because all the fish tanks are your night lights because none of the lights go off because the rainbows get scared. So they go down to a nice cool green at night. And this is the ramp up during the day. So it's a really, really, really cool night light. But RJ says, bring your own tent. Yes, bring your own tent. We also have hookups for an RV if you are traveling with an RV. So yes, but definitely bring your own tent. If you need hotel accommodations, message us. We can let you know the hotels in the area that are best to stay at. Not every hotel is equal, and we can tell you which one's the best one for the best price. And Beto, hello, welcome to the end of the live stream. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, you did, Zen Ginger.
He yelled for me, and I didn't hear. And Jeff has.
But before we go, we got some other stuff to talk about too.
Okay. What is that?
I almost forgot. Okay. I hit refresh.
Dennis Christensen, congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat. Is this number 9 or 8?
This is number 9. Oh, I forgot to do the timer. I hit my 30-second timer down here.
We can hear the beep. It's okay.
Yeah. Dennis is here.
Woohoo, Dennis, congratulations. You are number 8 on Fishy List number 9, sponsored by Bougie Fish. Thank you for sponsoring Fishy List number 9, Bougie. And Scotty, if you make it here, you are absolutely not cuddling with Pepin. We're going to keep you on the totally opposite end of the property at night.
You'll think it's an axolotl in there cuddling up. It'll be Scotty.
No, that's nightmare fuel. Because the last time we had a barbecue, I woke up to Kenny freaking tickling Brian, and Brian wasn't happy about it. Oh, it's so funny. The things that happen at the barbecue, and just telling you, it's a good old time. I love my favorite part of the barbecue. I mean, I love hanging out with everybody, but I really love when we all get together at night around the campfire. That's so fun. I really love those times.
Yeah, it would be.
But it's a lot of fun. And if you can make it, I think you would all have an awesome time too. But I think that's everything that had to go over for this evening. So if you're ready, we can make up a hashtag to send on over to Ed when Ed's ready to start up his live later. What do you think our hashtag should be over to Ed's this evening?
Oh, well, I read something this afternoon. Curtis had said something about he and Mariah and TJ are going to try to start up Vibe Stream again.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see like for a specific date when they did that, but it's really cool that they're going to continue the good vibes tradition, keeping it going forward. That is so awesome. Absolutely not, Scotty. You're not. No. Cindy, I like that. Fox around to find out. There's going to be hashtag cake because the double entendre to that. Ed missed dropping his cake this evening. But I like that. Let's use Fox around and find out to go over to Ed's when he starts this weekend or this evening. Beta says on Vibes channel. I'm not sure which channel it's going to be on. I don't know if they can broadcast to Vibes channel, so we'll have to stay tuned for more details.
As far as I know, unless she's changed it, I could still go into Jess's channel and run a stream.
You
Last
should
time
do
I
that.
checked like a year ago, I could still pull it up, go backstage. So
that's funny. You should do that. It would be hilarious. Cake weather. Cody said. It says, bring my own tent. Screw that, Beto. They don't know it yet, but I'm banking with the peas, the Iowa peas. They hot a great glamping. They have a great glamping rig.
I don't think they're much into glamping.
No,
Steven don't strike me as the glamper type.
No, the Iowa peas are the prize. So Jody P.
Oh, okay. The Iowa peas. Okay, I got you.
They did have a pretty glamping rig. That was pretty shine lady right there.
But I think they sold their RV. I think that's what she said in the stream.
I believe so, but there's always Mama's. I think Mama still has one, so you can always use that one. But yes, thank you all for being here with us this evening. We're going to use hashtag Fox Around and Find Out to go over to Ed's. Is there anything you'd like to say before I keep motor mouthing, Miss Didi?
Just glad to be alive this week.
Yeah, oh my goodness, it was such a rough week, and I really felt like kind of blah when we first started, but I definitely feel that my cup runneth over now. So thank you so much for recharging me, and I hope that we've helped recharge y'all as well, so y'all can go out and have a great rest of your evening. Jody says, we were my mom's camper we had last time. That's what I thought. I thought that was your mom's, and that was still a gorgeous camper, so. Yeah, because they went to the Dan's barbecue, and I think that's, no, they were something black.
I think the dance trip is when they had the windshield crack.
Yeah, they had a break at the place, and then they had to drive to Dan's with it broken, which was harrowing, I remember saying. But I forget where she was. It was somewhere she goes every year, and I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, that's what happened. Thank you for reminding me.
She probably is, Scotty.
Thank you all for being here with us this evening, whether you're a participant or lurker or replay crew. We love each and every single one of you. We can't wait to be back here with you, same time, same station, next Thursday at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. Jody says, yes, went to Black Hills. There we go. I knew it was Black something. I was like, Black Kill Hills? No, that's Kill Devil Hills in North Carolina. I couldn't remember it.
Kill Devil Hills is in North Carolina. But
Yeah.
the Black Hills, they have that Black Hills Gold on
Yeah.
QVC.
I knew it was something like that. But I want to give extra love, extra thank you to Big Steve's Glass Boxes for his $5 super chat this evening. Greatly appreciate you, Big Steve. And let's see. So yes, thank you. And take this moment, give your loved ones a call in between streams while we're waiting for Ed to start. Check on them, let them know you love them, because tomorrow is never promised. And if you're lucky enough to have them close, you pull them and you give them big squishy hugs, literally till they almost poop, and big sloppy wet kisses, because what's better than annoying your loved ones? So go for it, spread love with them while you're at it. Plant a seed of kindness, because the world can use so much kindness, and a beautiful garden can spring from the single seed that you sow. So go for it, spread love and kindness. Be well, and always, Shoalmates. We'll see you in the morning for Fox AM if you're available. Otherwise, we'll see you next Thursday, and hopefully over at Ed's with hashtag, what was it again? Fox around to find out. We love you all. Good night, Ed's mom, if you're still watching, and we will see you around the streams. Give your fishies a kiss from us.
Here is her mom now. Here is her baby now.
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cat? Sarah calls them the cat. You gonna give them kisses? Did you just give the fishy a kiss? Oh.